begin, log into the system. VF is the password if you're following it on your own iPad. Firstly, we'll look at schedule calls. These are calls which you have given people to complete on a particular day. Also, schedule calls can have frequency, so they may be repeated every week, every month, a couple of times a week, whatever is required. We will tap the calls button and we see a list of calls that are outstanding for today. We will pick one of the locations. If we hit the view button, we'll see some basic information relating to that store. Okay, we will select eForm, so we'll hit the select eForm button and that will bring us straight into the data collection form. It's worth noting this form is obviously for demonstration purposes, but you can change the layout, any of the questions on this form using our Wizards designer as you require. Okay, we have the site name and contact name. Typically we don't need to record this information because if we go to location, it's automatically linked to a location by the system. We have various different data types within this form. We have text, whole numbers, pull down lists, memo boxes, and so on and so forth. There's a wide variety of data types within the product. You'll have noticed there that when I selected smoke alarm, it hit question number 5. So if other, please specify. So you'll see we can have triggering throughout eForms, and these triggers can get quite complex and for whatever is required by the system. Okay, we can collect signatures, and we can also take photographs. Let me save that image first. We can take photographs directly within the eForm itself. Other things we can record, GPS positions, and so on and so forth. I'm going to save that eForm, and you'll see it's telling me I must complete it in a certain way. So in this way you're getting information back from the field which is relevant and correctly completed data collection forms. Okay, rather than type it all out, I'm just going to hit exit. And it says, do you wish to save before exiting? I will say yes. So it saves the form as updated, so I can go back in later on and edit that if required. Up in the top left hand side, if I had a list of scheduled eForms, I'll see any calls that are updated and indeed any completed calls that I've not yet synced back to the server. If I go back to home, we'll have a quick look at unscheduled calls. This is where the individual in the field decides where they're going based on calls or locations that have been given to them. So we'll just do a general search here and we'll see the list of stores that the user can go to. If we take the first one, Unit 2, 9th Lock Centre, and I go back to the search, and if in address I put in Unit 2, you'll see it just returns that one store, which is what you would do in the field when you have many hundreds of stores. We select that particular location and we can select a data collection form for that location, and in this case it's exactly the same as the last time. You can have multiple forms there relating to one location if you wish. If the visit is for various different reasons, they would select which form to fill as they go through their day's work. When they're finished, be it after each call or twice a day or 3 times a day or whenever you wish, the user will hit the sync button and it will sync all the data to the server. So it will send all the new calls that have been done on the tablet to the server, and alternatively it will send down to the tablet any new calls which have been assigned to that particular user during the day.